Frozen Speartuna is a cool looking greatsword in Monster Hunter Wilds, and to craft it you're gonna have to do some fishing. Hello everyone, I wanted to help you catch some Speartuna with some tips and tricks and hopefully craft and use this Frost greatsword. And the first thing you gotta know is that you will be doing this after you reach chapter 4 and progress a little bit through it. Before that, it's not gonna be possible to catch the Speartuna. The next very important tip that I've got for you is that you gotta get equipment, the Outdoorsman skill. The Outdoorsman skill improves fishing, reeling, and transporting abilities, and it can be obtained from high rank Gajau shoes. Also, you can get a decoration for your equipment, and one of those decorations can be slotted into your armor. It's called a Ranger Jewel. It also gives you the Outdoorsman skill, which improves your fishing. So that's my first tip for you. The second very important thing to know is that you'll need a tough joint bait, which attracts tuna. So this is a spear tuna. You need a tuna bait for it. So if you don't have this, you got to progress your fishing quest with Kanya in the forest and get it. The most important thing that you should know, and the most important tip, is that spear tuna shows up during the fallow season. And only during the fallow season. It might show up in other seasons, but it's rare and it's harder to catch. I was really lucky during the fallow season, during the evening, and I got 3 spear tuna to spawn for me at the lake. Which brings us to the place where you're going to be fishing for this spear tuna, which is in the forest, area 17, which is in the top left corner of the map or in the northwest. It's next to a really big lake where all the fish usually spawn and where most of the fishing in the game is done. You can reach it by reaching area 15, and there's going to be like a big dam there that you can climb up and then get to area 17. You'll recognize the spear tuna because it has a really sharp fin. It moves around really fast. If, of course, it has a spear. The trick to catching it is when you cast the lure, you move your left stick on the controller up and down, but slowly. Don't do it fast. Some people use a circular motion to draw in the line slowly, and that should probably work as well. Once you hook on the spear tuna, that's when the fun begins, because it's a very aggressive fish. It's going to be moving left and right real quick. You have to follow its movements by moving the left stick on your controller in the direction the fish is moving to. So if it moves left, move your left stick to the left. Also, as soon as it jumps out of the water, and it's going to do that quite a lot of times, you need to press the right trigger on your controller and move the left stick in the direction it's jumping into. It usually jumps up, so that's an easy thing to do, but sometimes it's going to jump to the sides, and you got to follow that up. You're going to feel the controller vibrating when you're doing it wrong. So if the controller is not vibrating, you're doing the right thing. When it stops moving, quickly start moving your left stick on the controller up and down real fast. That's going to draw the line in and draw the fish with it. And if you're lucky and the fish is close to the coast, you're going to catch it. So get some gear or decorations that give you the outdoorsman skill to improve your fishing. Use the tough joint bait as lure. Do your fishing in area 17 of the forest. Absolutely do it while it's fallow season. If you don't have that season right now and you want to catch the fish, go into your tent and change the season to fallow and pay the 300 guild points for it. I found these during the evening, so maybe try that. They're not going to be there during nighttime. That's the only thing I'm sure regarding time of the day. And you should be able to find some spear tuna and catch it to craft the sword. The sword is an ice sword. You can craft it at the smithy. It requires some additional materials that you're going to be getting by hunting large monsters. Add the sword to the wish list so you can see which monsters are going to drop the items that you need for crafting. And once you craft it, you can use it to have some fun with your frost piercing greatsword. I hope these tips helped you guys. If they did, hey, consider leaving a like and maybe even subscribe. Have fun during your hunts, and this is the noob signing out.